Hey, Corey Lancaster here with the Lancaster team of X-Right Realty, bringing you another episode of Real Estate Talk. And today's episode is closing costs. Okay, last episode we talked about down payment requirements, how much you need for down payments. In addition, when you buy a home, you will have closing costs. Everyone has closing costs. Okay, so first off, the first question is, what is closing costs? What is in that magical number we call closing costs? Okay, it's broken up into different categories. The general categories, the general fees that are associated with closing costs is going to be: one, your lender fees. Okay, two, your title fees. Okay, you got to do a title search, make sure the title is good. You got to have settlement. You're going to want title insurance. All those are considered title fees. Okay. Then you're going to have your transfer and recordation taxes based off the county that you're purchasing. That is actually a pretty big number out of your closing costs. Typically in Maryland, it's split 50-50. So whatever the calculation ends up being, the buyer pays half, the seller pays half. Then you have some other miscellaneous fees like survey fees. You may have termite inspection fee that might end up coming up on there if you haven't paid it at that time. And then you have, just some little variable fees. But those are the main categories. You got your escrow. Okay, you're gonna have to start off your escrow account to pay your taxes and your insurance. So those numbers be factored in there as well. All in all, your closing cost is probably going to range on average. It depends on taxes, depends on the price of the house to a certain extent. But on average, you can probably factor in about 3.5% to 4% closing costs, okay, in addition to whatever down payment you're going to need for the loan that we talked about in the last episode. If you didn't see the last episode, catch me on YouTube, the Lancaster team of X-Right Realty. Go to my page and you'll see all the past episodes. But that is what you need to keep in mind and budget for in addition to your down payment. Now, there are some ways to get over your closing costs, which we're going to talk about in another episode, is down payment programs. All right, I'm going to give you the latest and updated programs in the next episode, so stay tuned and look out for that one. Have a good one. Oh, if you have any questions about real estate, give me a call. I handle Maryland, DC, and we handle Virginia, and we would love to work with you and answer all your questions. Have a good one.